We are just set for another edition of Baseball. We've got a good matchup in store. Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Comes your way next. For the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches. Master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Toronto, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 7:06.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike swinging. Timing a little off on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. In now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 268 the average for him coming in. 18 homers, 39 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet. A lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The 1-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
1 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. So now to the plate, Cavan Biggio. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Trent Thornton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Ball 1. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Misses again. Ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
That is third. The center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Brett Gardner. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Judge, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Guerrero brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players, but apparently when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. From the stretch. No balls and one strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0 and 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Two strike deliveries in the dirt. 1 and 2 now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. And certainly worth a second look here as we've got our camera locked in on him from the beginning of the play, and you can see him stretch out as far as he can to pull this one in. Nice play. At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Good downward action there, and it's 0 and 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0 and 2 now.
Hey, this offense is. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They're going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Teoscar Hernandez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
A ball and a strike. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have inning success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hernandez is in pursuit, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. The relay, but a heads-up play as two fielders were better than one that time.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here comes the first pitch. Gary Sanchez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 1-1. Thornton offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. A 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Bottom of the second here with no score. Three and one.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Here's a look over to first, and late reactions, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yanks held in check. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher.
At the plate, Reese McGuire. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0.
Not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1. Strike two swinging.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, a dozen home runs and 37 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off of down and in.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Third inning, no score to this point. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box now, Mike Ford. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's